All right. Welcome back. I am a friendly pest. Today I'm playing Halo Campaign Evolved. I'm going to find out for myself. I've seen a lot of the, discourse around this game. Little backstory. I am a former Halo super fan. So I remember the original release before, or the original trailer before it was even coming to like Xbox. Xbox didn't exist on that like Apple stage or whatever it was. I remember seeing that and being absolutely blown away and stoked. And then when the game finally came out on the Xbox, that changed the way I played games. Brought me back to games, actually. I'd kind of like stepped away, and Halo brought me back. So we're gonna mess with the settings. I did play some of the first level, just trying to figure out my settings and whatnot earlier. I'm pretty sure this changed itself. Maybe there was an update. VSync should be on, but it's not for some reason. And we're not gonna run Ultra, we're gonna try to run high because I'm streaming this. And that'll be fine. We want native resolution, motion blur off. The screen shake was insane. I'm gonna turn that down. I'm gonna turn that off because what little bit I played earlier, it was crazy. So don't want that. Can't tell if the chat's working or not. So if you're saying anything, I apologize right now. I can't see it, but we'll see. Frame generation turned itself on. We don't want that. Should be okay. Should be able to run it on high. Anyway, I am using a gamepad, and we're going to start the campaign. It's going to be great. We're not going to mess with the bonus missions right now. I will check those out later. Honestly, I'm not very interested in it, just from the reviews. It's not that, I don't know, the direction they went with it wasn't what I'd hoped they'd have done. So we're gonna see what the campaign looks like. We're just gonna play it on normal, and we're gonna start from the beginning. Here we go. What is this? Oh, it's because I found that skull. We're gonna leave that alone. Yeah, right, save, play the game. Hell yeah. Now we'll be talking over scenes, just kind of giving my thoughts. So apologies for that. My early impressions. I haven't really heard anybody else say what I'm going to say. I'm getting some screen tearing, so I might have to mess with settings, but we'll wait. Yeah, I'm getting some screen tearing. Wouldn't let me turn VSync on for some reason. I'll have to mess with that in a bit.
Cortana, all I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant's ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed, my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in slip space. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of the recon picket now. Nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Say, I think Cortana looks fine.
Well,
People have complained about the character model. I
Bring
think
the
she
ship
looks
back
fine.
up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana. Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
I actually have more complaints about the Keys model than I do the Cortana model, to
Attention
be
all
honest.
combat personnel. Please report to your
Cover that
action
in a minute.
stations.
Let's go! Take it to him!
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
Part is so weird for me.
5th Platoon, secure airlocks on Deck 11. 14th Platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Wolfhead Charlie 14.
Once again, it is our job to finish what the Flyboys started. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away laughing. Am I right, Marines?
Sir, yes, sir!
Mm-hmm, damn right I am. Now move it out! Double time!
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Fire team, report to defensive positions Alpha through Sierra. Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding craft. Stand by to repel forces.
Stay cool, Mendoza. What do you expect, Rifleman? You think this little pleasure cruise is gonna last forever? Man, keep your eyes downrange, fingers on the triggers, and we'll all go home in one piece.
I would bet money that these are AI created. Do you know what I mean? I know they said they're not, but they
Cortana to
absolutely
Cryo
are.
2. Transmitting security code. Bridge out.
Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. His vitals look good. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5!
Okay.
Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now.
I'm going to welcome back. I'm going to skip the tutorial.
Vital signs look normal. No freezer burn.
Yeah, skip calibration.
Bridge to Cryo 2. This is Captain Keyes. Send the Master Chief to the bridge immediately.
Captain, we'll have to skip the weapons diagnostics and
On the double, crewman.
Aye, aye, sir. The skipper seems jumpy. We better get moving. We'll find you weapons later.
Okay, I'll leave the self.
All right, I'm going to pause for a second, try to fix my chat, because it is not working. Give me just a moment. Oh, we got our two-step verification, because you can't just sign into anything. It's all working out. It's going to be great. Give me just a moment. Yes, it's me. It's always me. Just let me sign in, dang it. Okay. There we go. Chat should be working now. Let's adjust some settings and see if I can get rid of that screen tearing. Now I can turn VSync on. It wouldn't let me before. That ought to fix that, because that's absolutely horrendous. And I will say that I've got a lot of performance headroom that I didn't expect. Like I'm running the game at about 50% GPU usage on high. So we're going to go ahead and tune it a little bit better. And that'll be fine. Still running native. Generation off. Back to the game. Now
Good
we're
idea.
about to...
You better get to your evac group, Sam.
Quiet down, bro.
I just
Quiet
have to
down,
reset
bro.
the computer and I'm out of here. Oh God, they're trying to get through the door. Security! Intruders to Cryo 2! No!
Sam!
Please!
That didn't work out for him. All right. So, quick thoughts before I move on, because I can't talk and play. This game's pretty yappy. Uh, there's a lot of little weird things, and I haven't seen anyone else call this out, but I want to call this out, right? I have played Halo hundreds of times. Like when I say I'm a former super fan, I mean that entirely. It brought me back to gaming. This is all I played. I co-opted this, I soloed this, etc. They re-recorded all the voice acting lines. And I'm not saying that the new lines are like inherently bad. I do dislike some of the stylistic changes. If you compare like the original Johnson lines from the original Halo to what they've done in this, he's much more casual in this. It takes him a lot longer to say anything. In the original, he was like aggressively barking, and I just think it suits him better. This new Johnson is like he's kind of too cool for his own good. And like weirdly, the camera freezes on his face a lot and he kind of grins at it and stuff. And I don't think that really fits the character. But like, I digress, right? That's a stylistic change. The thing that bothers me is whenever I've played the game hundreds of times, and when we're coming up on a line delivery, and then the line delivery isn't what it's supposed to be, right? It's like something inside me knots up. It's like listening to your song, a favorite song, you've listened to it 1,000 times, and then all of a sudden the song's a little bit different. Like you hear the live version versus the studio version, and your stomach kind of knots up. You know what I mean? It's just not right. They should not have re-recorded the voice acting lines. Like I get it for the scenes where they added content that wasn't there before, but like otherwise it creates this kind of like uncanny reaction in me that I do not like. But we'll move on with it and we'll try to make the most of it and we'll try to enjoy the game for what it is. I would say like I hope they learn from that going on to the next game. Part of the problem is you've got like a bunch of grifters that are creating content around this game, complaining about stuff, and some of it's valid, some of it's not valid, right? You outsmarted yourself, didn't you, pal? The problem is when you've got grifters that like farm things to get engagement and make money off of them, those people don't play these games anyway. And it doesn't matter if they have some valid concerns because they will also make stuff up. I don't like this part here. I'm kind of like frozen. Didn't do that in the original game. Kind of unnecessary, you know what I mean? Good luck, guys. I don't have a weapon, so... When these guys farm a game for content like that, they create a bunch of noise and chum the waters, especially if they're making stuff up, exaggerating things. Not only does it make it hard to see like the actual issues with the game, but it makes the developers not listen to any feedback because they're getting buried with kind of like feedback that is not being delivered in good faith. So it's important for people that actually care about franchises to play games and offer real feedback so that you can actually address things instead of just get buried in the noise.
Captain Keyes?
Like that line's different.
Good to see you, Master Chief.
It's a little thing,
Things
but
aren't going well.
really affects me.
Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3. Make that 4 kills. Sleep well.
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
It's just off. It's just off. Like a fever dream.
Report!
It must be one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Bam! Fire control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last defensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cole Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found. I'm going to try to land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. The protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable. And that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones. Upload them to my neural lace. Then sort yourself for a hard transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
I don't like Keyes is so nervous, right?
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research. Earth.
I understand.
If all goes well, we'll rendezvous on the object's surface. And if it doesn't, make sure my daughter gets this.
Come on, Chief, trigger discipline, bro.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll
His
listen,
finger right on the
but
trigger.
I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
I don't know.
Excellent work.
It's a
Cortana.
small thing.
Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me. Your architecture isn't that much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
Good luck, Master Chief.
The Covenant have breached the command deck. We have to stop them from taking the bridge.
I'll move on in a second. Yeah, I don't care for the way Keyes is portrayed. He comes across as like super anxious and nervous. In the original games, he's like super composed and confident and like up against it, but he doesn't really let that show. Even his posture standing here, he's kind of hunched and old and weak and just nervous, you know what I mean? Like I really think they did that character a disservice. And I know these are all like small complaints, but they matter to me as like a super fan of the game, of the series. Like I own all the books, all the comics, watched all the video content, you know what I mean? I used to study this stuff like it was my job. And like if you're not making the game for people like me, who are you making the game for? Because like we're the ones that are going to tell people if we like it or not. We're going to spread the word if people should check it out or not. So I don't know. I know these are small complaints, but they make it really is a big deal to me when the audio is delivered wrong. Like I almost wish they hadn't done it at all. But we're going to actually play the game instead of just like walking around and
Hate you. What?
outsmarted you tonight.
We've got contact.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Area secure.
Clear.
Still standing.
Alright, let's look around a little bit. Outsmarted you, didn't I, pal? So,
Clear.
it's very pretty. Like, it does look great. We're running on ultra high and streaming with the RTX 4090. Locked at 60 FPS, I'm getting between 60 and 70% GPU usage. The 13700K Intel CPU running about 30%. And it looks like it dips down into the high 20s occasionally, so performance seems fine. We are running native resolution. Frame generation is off. So I realize this is a pretty high-end PC, but we're also running high settings, and sometimes PC players forget that you can turn things down to make them run better. This seems to run okay.
All hands, this is
I wouldn't say it's like a lightweight engine by any means, but it's running all right. The changed sound effects to me, people making a big deal about that. I don't prefer the new sound effects.
Covering
What's
fire!
do with death? I don't prefer the new sound effects, but I also don't find them offensive. They're fine.
damage to the
What happens when you
superstructure is
stand in front
extensive.
doors,
I don't know
boys?
how much more abuse the Autumn can take.
Yeah. Feels
They're
okay.
using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards. That's a Covenant overshield. I've created an interface patch that will let you use the device to augment your shields.
Looking out the windows is pretty cool. This is a good-looking game. The question is, like, is the remake additive, right? I'm not sure about that yet. Like, I think if I was to play this game, I would probably just choose, like, the Master Chief Collection PC version. But we'll see. Like, it's early in the play. Missing. You guys gonna get him? There you go. Trying to keep the friendly fire down. Explore every nook. It doesn't play bad. You can like aim everything. I guess it has sprint too. I haven't done that yet. Let's test the sprint. That's a very, very, very small speed increase. So that's okay. That's not going to greatly affect the way the game plays. Little things like that don't mean as much to me as people, like, other people seem to react to that stuff very strongly. I'm more, I'm more bothered by the audio changes in the way the voice lines are delivered. And occasionally, like, the Marines seem to be using, like...
Fall back to secondary defenses.
Ooh, somebody had an SMG.
I swear.
Give me that. Give me that. The SMG was not in Halo 1.
Fire everywhere!
That's kind of nice. I don't mind that as a change, like having weapons in the game that weren't originally in the game. I figure that's okay.
Him! Everywhere!
Running out of pistol ammo, boys. Now we found some. We're doing alright.
Fall back to secondary defensive position.
It's fine. Some of the Marines like use the original voice acting lines, and that feels right when I hear that. Careful, they can hit me too. Yep. Boys. When the Marines follow me around the loop, they did. Calm down, guys.
Crew and ops personnel on decks 1 through 4. Report to
Swap back to the AR.
Warning, blast door's closing. Covenant, on the landing above us.
This part of the campaign, you don't have grenades yet. And, man, I miss them. I'm a grenade-heavy player.
An uninvited guest.
An uninvited guest. I don't know. Well, my work phone is ringing. I'll be right back.
Hate you. Hate Tennessee.
Crew and ops personnel on decks 1 through 4. Report to evac stations immediately.
Alright, boys, I'm back.
Cover me.
Did a little work call there. Anything else worth snooping at in here? It plays fine. It plays fine. Just playing it on normals. Like, admittedly, is a bit easy mode, but I haven't played in a long time, so kind of reacquainting myself. I was always kind of a methodical player anyway. Like a medium close range guy. I would say I was an above-average Halo player in my day, but I'm not a patch on any of the people that play now.
You should hurry. Covenant are destroying the life pods. They really don't want us on that ring.
It is pretty. I can see what people say about not liking the film grain that you can't turn off. I guess on PC you can get like the INI and change that. Maybe I'll do
You have
that.
to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
This like detail on these metal grates and stuff. Maybe one of the most impressive things about the game. Like that is a lot of detail. But also,
I'm detecting Covenant movement outside the access ways.
like, who cares? You
My
know?
analysis suggests
Yes.
our exit will be behind a green-lit door. Scan the area, Chief. If you can get behind them, one melee hit to the back will neutralize most hostiles. Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember? Motion tracker shows all clear.
Crew and ops personnel on decks 1 through 4. Report to evac stations immediately.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
Resting, but ready to purge.
Halo really was my favorite thing back in the day. So these terminals, I did find this one when I was testing this level. It seems like it unlocks something you can read from the main menu. I have not read them, or that. This is also the only level I've played at all. Mercy denied.
Abandoned ship.
Targets!
There's a bunch of them, huh? God's lucky I don't have grenades.
This is a good spot.
There's one last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches.
Jim Dandies. Grenades. The grenading makes me happy.
All remaining combat teams. Pull out.
Note the audio desync in the cutscenes. It's kind of weird. I like how the aliens are like dancing around outside the door.
Very good time to leave.
Punch it.
Ah, sir. Where did the gang? Going for minimum safe distance.
We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here.
Look.
Something about it. Like no majesty is conveyed here, you know?
Lieutenant?
Hell if I know, but we're landing on it.
It's hard to say why. I never went to film school, you know what I mean? There's something about this that's completely ruining the majesty of it. I don't know.
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
We're all nervous and stuff. It's gonna be fine, boys.
Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
Look at that. It's so weird, right? The timing of it or something?
You sure you wouldn't rather take
There's
a seat?
no tension here somehow.
We're coming in too fast. Damn! Air brake failure. They blew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact!
Boys should have wore some seatbelts, I guess.
Chief! Chief! Can you hear me? At last. Are you alright? Can you move?
Ooh, grenades. Alright.
The others, the impact, there's nothing we can do.
I wasn't trying to smack him, I was trying to zoom in. And it is very pretty, though. Huh. I'm gonna adjust something. I'll be right back. Take me just a minute. Take me just a minute. And I'm back. Okay. Yeah, weird, like that cutscene coming in the original game. That's actually one of my favorite scenes. Like it's very tense in the way that Pod's coming into the atmosphere. It's really a cool scene, and I feel like the new version of it was drawn out longer than it needed to be, and somehow they took all the tension out of it. And I'm not just trying to beat on this. I'm just like expressing my honest emotions. I'm not one of the grifters that's exaggerating issues and making things up and just trying to get paid at the expense of everything else, and then, you know, creating a bunch of noise so people can't get any real feedback. Like, the scene really just had no tension to it for some reason. But that's
Alert!
okay.
Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
Really just wish they'd have reused the voice lines. But it is very pretty, though, right? I mean, look at it. Looks very nice. How much does that add?
Warning,
You know,
I've detected incoming Banshee fighters.
like, the question is like, is the remake additive? Kind of act like they didn't notice me. Just keep going. Calm down. Anyway, you don't have to deal with those. They should leash. Pistol's okay.
Kill it! Ah!
I feel like a weird little hitch whenever I pan slowly. Let's see if you guys can see that. I don't know if that might be an input thing with my controller. Using an 8-bit DOE controller with the dead zone turned way down, so maybe there's some kind of issue there. That's what that little shake is as I'm painting.
I'm reading a lifeboat
so I
beacon
don't know.
over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
Cortana, great to hear your voice again. We're pinned down by a large Covenant force. We would appreciate any assistance.
I think I shot a Marine there. Sorry, buddy.
That's the best you can do.
Kind of shoot indiscriminately sometimes.
Good to see you, sir. I thought we were the only ones who made it off the Pillar of Autumn. Good to see you, sir. Welcome to the party.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this mountain. We called for evac.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
Warning, I have detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach.
Little stuff like that's like not a big deal, but
I got a Covenant dropship heading in.
at the same
Over
time,
here.
like I'm making a game too, right? And not to this scale, but little stuff like that will not be in the final version of my game. I don't know. Maybe it's something where the numbers line up once in a while and it happens. It's not a consistent issue, and I'm like overthinking it, but I don't know if I like the new dropship.
Oh man, they're everywhere.
Covenant troop carrier inbound.
Watch out! I've got a Covenant dropship down there.
Push in on their position. Heavy dropships on the way.
I have to pick up a plasma pistol to deal with those jackals. Let's watch this. Eh.
Uh-oh, another bandit dropping in behind us. They're trying to flank us.
The difference between like the original lines that are still in the game and then the new lines, the original lines just feel right, you know? What are you guys doing? Just thinking about that, Elite? Let's get this plasma rifle.
Tuning fork inbound.
Tuning fork inbound.
We may have
Kinda
a
like
problem
that.
here. These bastards are everywhere.
This part of the game's always been a little paint by the numbers. So it's, I don't know if like my reaction, it feels like the tension's gone out of this scene. But I remember this scene being a little paint by the numbers anyway, so.
Covenant troop carrier inbound. Spirit coming in hot.
Man, the cooldown when you switch weapons will get you killed. Oh, whatever. He like short punched me as I went in for the smack. Hope I don't have to redo all that. Nope. Okay. Killed on normal. Just feels different to play, and I can't quite get used to it.
Dropship inbound.
get through this. I'm interested in the Warthog.
I think they all ran away.
Yay!
This is Pelican Echo 419. Anybody reading me? Repeat. Any UNSC personnel respond.
Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Fohammer?
Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you. I'm on my way.
That was nice. Ah, we did it. Sometimes when I hit X to reload the pistol, it's not reloading. I gotta hit it like 2-3 times.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast.
It's
If
okay.
those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Gonna check my phone.
Fohammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers.
Roger, Cortana.
The Master Chief and I need some backup. Can you spare a few men?
Sure, Cortana. All right, ladies. Volunteers, step up. On the double. The rest of you get to the dropship.
Okay, Charlie Team. Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give them hell.
Roger, Fohammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety.
Survivors will probably stick close to their emergency beacons. We need to find where the lifeboats landed. My topographical scans indicate a subterranean passage nearby. It looks like our best route out of this valley.
Eh, looks nice. Let's explore around a little bit. Warthog feels okay. Let's see if she says the line. What's this? Nothing over there. This cave is not a natural
This
formation.
cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere.
Yeah, just sounds wrong though,
Hacked into
bro.
the Covenant battle network. They're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
It's like a practice read that
This
they just
lab
put in the
center
game.
security is promising. I should be able to analyze their defensive systems. I'll alert you when I find something of interest.
Cut him down, boy.
Concentrate on fire.
Yeah,
Steady.
make him pay. You got him already though.
Guns blazing. Give it up, bastards. Watch out!
Thanks for going forward. Good luck, friend.
I've located the bridge controls. They're on that ledge.
Oh no, they've added Warthog damage. What are you doing in here, huh? Sneaking around? Being dumb? There we go. Hey Naxxus bro, hope you're doing well. It says, hey, finally caught one of your streams. Yeah, I haven't been streaming that often lately. All my energy's going into making that game, but I wanted a little break this morning. And like I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but back in the day I was a Halo super fan. And I've seen all the discourse around this game and just wanted to find out for myself, so that's what we're doing today. UK Dazarus, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day, bro. We're on the second mission of Halo Campaign Evolved. I've got a lot of mixed feelings so far. It's very pretty. Honestly, my biggest hang-up is that they re-recorded the voice lines, and they just sound off to me. And I've said this a lot through the stream, so I'll try not to say it too many more times. I'm sure it's getting annoying. It's like listening to one of your favorite songs, and I've played this game literally hundreds of times, and then all of a sudden you accidentally hear like a live version instead of the studio version, and it just sounds off. That's the way this game feels to me. Like re-recording all the lines, it just feels off. I wish they'd have reused the original voice acting. I think it just captured the tone better. And then in general, so far, I don't like the new cutscenes, but the game itself plays okay.
There's new traffic on the Covenant Battle Network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The Captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
Echo 419 to Cortana, come in. I've spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near a rock slide, one near the cliff edge, and another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors.
Acknowledged. We're on our way.
I'm detecting Marine IFF signals beyond that marker.
Although the Warthog gunner is useless.
Survivors detected beneath that tower. Let's find a way down.
I'd have to replay the original. It seems like switching weapons, there's like a huge delay before you can fire. I don't think I want to dig out the soldiers until I clear up here. Plays okay, though. Ooh, let's try the Needler. It's at least pretty. It is a pretty game. Inside. Oh, there he is. One thing I did do is turn off the camera shake, because I had that on at first, and it was crazy. The camera shook so hard that I couldn't even see what was going on. I'd walk into a room and I was trying to shoot, and the camera would be shaking, and it's like just kind of blind fire, you know? Hey, what are you guys doing? Somebody over there? I think the other contacts are above us. Did they not follow me out? What's going on here? Hey, 4GQTV, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Naxa says, nice, need breaks to keep the mind fresh. Haven't played this since the original, so practically a lifetime ago. Remake looks great, though, visually at least. Yeah, it does look very good. Like, I don't care for the like, weird timing of the cutscenes and stuff. Are you guys not gonna leave? What are we doing here? It's clear, let's go. Come on. Things are great. Things are nice. I don't know. like on the Pillar of Autumn, Keyes seemed like very anxious. The confidence from the character in those scenes was gone. These are small complaints that matter a lot to me, right? So address it as such. There must be more enemies out here, and that's why they won't come out. I remember them coming out like as soon as you cleared them before, so I don't know. Let's look around and see if we can find something. It's kind of like a weird soft lock thing going on here. Oh, there they are.
Stand by, Marines. I've called Echo 419 for evac. We should dust off shortly.
Roger that. Marines! Assemble for evac! Pronto!
Yeah, I kind of remember them like coming up out of there as soon as you cleared them, and they'd even help you fight some, but maybe I'm remembering it wrong. There they go. It's all good. We figured it out. Just little things that, like, if someone hadn't played the game 100 times, they probably wouldn't care.
Let's get out of here.
Have fun, boys. Let's go find our warthog and move on. But just the voice lines being delivered different. Like I said before, listening to a song you've heard 100 times and all of a sudden it sounds a little different. And like it causes like a weird, like my stomach knots up when that happens. And I don't imagine that'll matter to everyone, but maybe it will. Maybe it's like an Uncanny Valley thing, kind of, right? It just doesn't feel right. I hope they, like, if they do make another remake for like the second game, which I don't think is necessary. I don't think the second game needs remade again. But if they do, hopefully they kind of recognize that and just reuse the original voice lines.
Interesting. The word on the Covenant battle
Oh God.
is find
Please.
and expunge the putrid apes. Felt like we made quite an impression. We need to find the other two lifeboats.
All clear.
There are some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Yeah. Alright. Anything good in here? Nope. I can't seem to hit that arm. There we go. Coming, boys. You guys winning? Nice job. That's not gonna do anything.
Still with you.
Where's that sniper rifle? That might be fun to try. Oh. They're cheating with grenades. Run, boys.
I've located the final lifeboat. I'll give you a nav point to the beacon.
Clear.
Warning, I've picked up reports that the Covenant have located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. The good news is the captain is still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command crew.
Yeah, I don't know about the new lines, right? Mr. Nuggins, welcome to the stream, bro. Hope you're doing well. Only did the MCC version. Only time I ever played Halo. Interesting. Was a PlayStation and PC user. Access, yeah, I understand. Can be immersion breaking. For me, it's like hearing a bad English dub. Exactly. Exactly. It just feels off. Like, I don't even think the lines are that bad. They're just different. You know what I mean? They're not bad. They're wrong. That's okay. It is what it is. Like, I don't want to beat that drum like the whole stream. I want to try to enjoy the game regardless. Let's see if there's anything cool around here. But I do hope they address it for the next one. And then, like, I know that they've come out and said that the cutscenes were not made by AI. I do not believe them. I absolutely 100% believe they used AI to make the cutscenes. And I'm not saying, like, they shouldn't use modern tools to make a modern thing. But it, like, just the weird timing of it feels like what I've seen in AI generation. And I think in, like, iterative versions of AI, you won't be able to notice that, and it won't be an issue, but the cutscenes feels like they could have used a few more passes. Just the timing of everything.
Contacts.
Everything's kind of halting. You'll see what I mean when you watch it. Like, I highly recommend finding a video that compares, like, the original hula hoop speech from Johnson on the Pillar of Autumn to the new version, and just watch it and see the difference, and you'll know what I mean. It's not that the new version is bad, it's that it's wrong. It's different, you know what I mean? When you're actually playing the game, it's pretty good, though. Especially because you're not as hyper-focused on the lines.
Marines are concealed in those rocks. Alert! There are Jackal snipers on the high ground. I recommend you stay out of their line of fire.
Good luck, friend. Anything good in here? No. Alright, let's go to work. Let's try the sniper rifle out. Never been very good with the sniper rifle, so don't judge me too harshly. Did okay. I think those are new. I don't think there was Jackal snipers up there. I don't remember that at all. That's not a bad addition. Yeah, I would say, Mr. Nuggins, a lot of the feedback videos I've seen, you really have to pick your source. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Why wouldn't fire, bro? You gotta pick your source, because a lot of I have seen certain people complain about this game and literally just make stuff up that's actually not true at all. And then you also have, like, the sycophant types that, like, their entire channel is Halo stuff and they have to maintain that relationship with the developer, so they're really hesitant to criticize anything. And then somewhere in the middle you'll find people that, like, are actual fans of the franchise that played it, and they're also not afraid to say what they think. I smarted, didn't I? That's where you have to look to get real feedback. And unfortunately for the developers, like, they're going to want to listen to the sycophant types, and then the people that riff and make stuff up will create kind of a chum and noise that hides actual feedback, you know what I mean? The cutscenes do change the vibe, though. They're being 100% honest about that. The timing is wrong. The delivery is different. So far, at least, I've only seen a few scenes. They take kind of the tension out of the scene somehow. And I'm not like a theater guy. I don't understand why it's wrong. I just feel like it's wrong. It takes so long to fire again when you change weapons. Hey, good job, guys.
That's the last of them.
Hell yeah.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
It plays okay. It does play okay. Like, I wish the cooldown on weapon switch was faster. Oh, this is new.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Bullhammer's on station and ready for another pickup.
The audio's a little out of sync with the scenes. Look at that guy hamming up his injury.
I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. We should move out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue mission.
It's so weird. The cutscenes are done so weird. Like, suddenly it's flying through the air, you don't get the takeoff. I've noticed that kind of consistently in several scenes, like when the escape pod leaves the Autumn, it's already off the ship when the scene cuts to it floating. It's weird. Just little things.
The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position above the other end of this plateau.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Touchdown in 10 seconds, people. We're in Covenant territory now.
You can't tell me those weren't made by AI. I know they're claiming that.
According to the topographic surveys I've obtained from the Covenant Battle Network, We should be able to access the Covenant cruiser Truth and Reconciliation on foot. Head through the series of plateaus and foot trails up ahead.
Hit it, Marines! Go, go, go! Core ain't paying us body out.
See, it's just different. That line is different. I like the color palette here, though. It looks really nice. Super pretty. Super pretty. And I'm not even like saying they shouldn't use AI. AI is the future of development. It's going to get to where it's more cost effective than it currently is. It's going to get to where you can't tell the difference between it and a normal creator. But just
Stick
the
to
pacing
higher
of the
ground to the right.
scenes.
We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted.
It's
Get
just
ready to move in to
come
support
on.
us,
Trying to
Sergeant.
talk.
The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us. That should let us keep the element of surprise.
Stealth. How did nobody hear that?
Firing!
What the heck?
Open fire! Let him open fire! Behold, an approximate prophet.
Mistakes were made.
That's the best you can do.
Do not let him recover.
What's a piece of it? Keep it up.
Good work, Marines. I guess you'll want to take point.
Area secure.
We'll advance right back.
Johnson. I really don't like the new Johnson lines. I'm not gonna hate on it, but he's like too cool for his own good. He delivers everything way too slow and cool. I don't know. I don't feel like that fits the character. It's not even a big deal. Like, if those were the original lines from the original game, it wouldn't bother me. It's the fact that it's kind of different for no reason. And I could just, like, in my head, I can see him doing that silly grin the whole time he's doing it. Let's see. Daz does speak bad English. Agreed. Naxa says, yep, always need to disclose sponsorship or special access. Once you break that trust, it's difficult to take any future reviews seriously. Agreed. Well, if it's any consolation, nobody pays me to do anything.
Stop.
Not that I'm not...
Motion tracker shows movement around the
Stop.
next bend.
Not that I'm not for sale, you know what I mean? I'm ready to sell out, boys.
Same as last time. We'll hold up here while the Chief scouts ahead. Stay
Cactuses
ready
look
to
great.
advance as soon as the Covenant open fire.
Oh, his mouth wasn't moving while he was talking. That's weird. Cactuses look really cool. It is a very pretty engine. Oh, get out of that. Blam! I don't understand why this doesn't, like they're still in their, like, their guard state, you know what I mean? That's so weird. Like literally walking on the dead body of his friend and he's still oblivious to it. Well, that's okay. Like, just the original game wasn't that way, you know?
Let him have it!
Okay, men. Same as last time. We'll hold up here while the Chief scouts ahead. Stay ready to advance as soon as the Covenant open fire.
You guys are literally down there fighting right now while he's delivering that line. It's kind of weird.
You're gonna go down!
Guess we should try the turret, right? Chat Marine. Sniper up there, I think. I feel like most of the feedback I'm giving is negative.
All clear.
That's like a side effect. Like,
I'm with you.
the game is not that bad, right? But like the fact that my observations are then, I'm gonna keep the regular sniper rifle because I have a ton of ammo. My observations are what's different and is it better? This is different and it's not better.
We'll hang back while you get into position, Chief.
Where'd he go? Get out of that. They're so oblivious. ate that like a sandwich, didn't he?
Taking fire!
There's a sniper.
Target down!
Aw. Get closer.
Cortana to Fire Team Charlie. Move up on the left. You should be able to flank the enemy.
Affirmative. Moving up now.
Oh, what the hell? Native boys didn't see it.
Oh, baby!
Don't walk out in front of the gun next time, bro. Here we go.
Resituating.
Let me get this clear and then I'll check the
Cortana to
chat.
Fire Team Charlie. Move up on the left. You should be able to flank the enemy.
Affirmative. Moving up now. Dropship, prepare for combat!
By flank, she means like walk into the teeth. That's exactly what's over there. That's camouflage.
This is a Covenant active camouflage device. It will make us invisible for a short time, or until we open fire.
I like it. Let's try this camouflage. Everybody's probably dead. Alright, I'm gonna check up on the chat here. Let's see. Dazzer says, lies, you're not even English. I don't know about that, Dazzy. Naxus says, must have been the wind while stepping over the corpse of his friend. Yeah, it's like original, like, thief AI, you know? Kai, welcome to the stream, bro. Hope you're doing well. How do I like the new game so far? Like, got a lot of mixed emotions, Kai. So far, I don't like it, in general. It's very pretty, and it plays okay. But, like, most of the changes I've made feel like are worse. Or at least they're different. And because it's such an old game that I'm so familiar with that I don't like them. You know? It's not an objective thing, it's a subjective thing, right? Go away. Dang it, bro.
Mother of God. Never thought I'd get this close.
At least the cutscenes seem to work well. Or the checkpoints, not cutscenes. Cutscenes are terrible. On that we agree. Alright. Here. I don't know what blew me up last time.
We're directly under the ship now.
Good work, Marines.
Alright, are we bad or what? Mother of God. I never thought I'd
Everybody's
get
so
this close to one
oblivious.
of these things. How the hell are we going to get inside that monster?
The Covenant use a gravity lift to move troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. We need to ambush them at the grav lift's loading zone and use the lift to enter the ship.
Is that all? That's us. The few, the proud, the expendable.
Alert. Covenant dropships are inbound.
Man, there's always something.
Enemy troop carrier inbound.
Quit. Come on. Not playing very well. I don't seem as aware when I'm getting hurt.
The Covenant use a gravity lift to move troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. We need to ambush them at the grav lift's loading
But I'm
zone
also
and
way
use
out of
the lift
practice.
to enter the ship.
That could be more me than the game.
Is that all? That's us. The few, the proud, the expendable. Sir? Those freaking guns have us pinned down!
Let me in the
We
dang.
need to deal with those stationary guns. I recommend we clear out the gun emplacements on the ridges surrounding the pass. That should let the Marines advance.
Alert. Covenant dropships are inbound.
Man, there's always something.
This thing's worthless. Which they were pretty worthless in the original game, so.
Reinforcements detected.
That's a lot. What the heck happened? Look at my legs. Something like shoved me over against the rock and the rock killed me. Wish there was a theater mode so I could figure out what happened there. That was kind of wild. Get out of that. There. Leave that alone. Let that elite go. There's a bunch of enemies, huh? Drop those. Watch out, boys. It's like randomly super hard. Say the game up to this point has been like really easy, and then this sequence here is actually moderately challenging. We did it. Should drop some hunters if I remember right. There they are.
Hunters, flank and hit their exposed worm bits.
I did see a little flip on this. Gotta get him to turn around though. You can break an armor plate on their back. Right. Let me do it. Now, right there, break that armor plate on their back, exposes a weak spot.
The gravity lift and are ready for reinforcements.
I think that's a good change.
Copy that, Cortana. Hold tight, gentlemen. Bowhammer out.
Originally, you just shot the worm bits with the pistol and it one-shot them, and that was too easy. Obviously, that needed balancing.
Clear the drop zone.
So breaking that little armor piece and then hitting that weak spot's nice, actually.
Marines, prepare for boarding action.
Once we're inside the ship, I can home in on the captain's command neural interface. He'll probably be in or near the ship's brig, which should narrow our search.
I think this mission, when we get through this, will be the end for me today on this. And it's just okay. Like, I'll air some thoughts before we move on. It does look really nice, and it's running okay. But, like, I don't think the changes are good for the most part. Like, other than the fact it looks nice, everything else feels kind of wrong. And I think that's, like, the source of why a lot of people are reacting so strongly against this. And it's like, is this good for the franchise? No, it is not good for the franchise. So, like, I don't know. And, like, weirdly, like, the cutscenes on this are a step down from Halo 5 and Halo Infinite. And I don't understand how that happens. Like, your team should get better. Your tools should get better. Your product should get better. So for these, like, cutscenes to be, like, measurably worse. Like, I feel like this game hurts the franchise, and I hate that. I hate that. Alright, let's do it. Well, that's interesting. There used to be a little cutscene there.
We're in. I've got a good lock on the Captain's CNI transponder. No Covenant defenses detected.
Ah, this is a pretty room. Very purple. Ooh. Should be camo elites, if I remember right. Which door?
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
Dang.
Let's fan out.
Acknowledge.
Cover me.
The boys back home.
Got grenades. Well, that went well.
Everybody move out.
We better keep moving. How about that door?
It's very, very, very purple.
I can't bypass this. We can't get through here.
Let's head back to the Gravlift Bay. The side passages should provide an alternate route.
We'd be sitting ducks in that narrow space. Hold this position. Find a way around.
Need to get rid of this sniper rifle. It's not a good map
Chief,
for a sniper
let's
rifle.
see if we can find a way to open this door.
Get shot in the back? Where you come from?
Hate you.
I didn't see him at all somehow.
Wait, that's the locked door down there. The Marines are waiting on the other side. Controls to open it must be somewhere in this room.
Kind of over-explains things a bit, doesn't she?
Over there.
Hey, jackals are a pain.
Scanning for signs of the unclean.
Quit. Huh. Go this way. I don't think I want that. Apparently you can move on without rescuing the Marines. I don't know. Why will my shield not come back, bro? Alright. Let the Marines in. Look around a little bit. I don't want to get rid of the sniper rifle, but I kind of don't.
We should keep moving, but there is a danger of the Covenant ambushing us from behind.
Nexus says, guess they ran out of money after hiring artists for the reskin and voiceovers. Yeah, I guess. Like, there's a lot of big changes happening at Xbox right now. And, like, some of it's going to be better, right? They're going to concentrate on productivity, get games actually out the door. This transition period's really going to be rough, and I wouldn't be surprised if it all just folds, to be honest. Like, I have no optimism at all. And, like, when games come out like this was one of your biggest franchises ever. Carried the brand. And this game hurts the brand instead. Like, the sales probably, this game probably won't even break even. And it's going to damage a franchise, a tentpole franchise. Like, it's hard to be optimistic right now. They do need to restructure towards productivity. It's like, remember the story of, like, a lot of social media companies, Twitter, for example, like, was basically like the workers lived in total luxury and productivity wasn't encouraged at all. I feel like Xbox kind of had that culture for a while. So now they have to pivot to a culture of productivity, and that's going to be rough for them. That's necessary. That was a good shot. I don't know how it's going to work out. And they've lost so much, like, brand momentum. Those red boys are durable attack. Watch out. Well, get out of the way or shoot the enemy. How about that? What's going on out here?
Stick around!
Real busy, real busy. Man, there are so many enemies.
All clear. Better safe than sorry.
Alright, we did it. That tank can even explode. Oh god. That was easy.
Hey, which way should we go now? All the doors on this level are locked.
Wait a moment. I'm going to access the Covenant BattleNet and locate an override code to open a door.
You better hurry, Cortana. We can't hold them off all day.
Working on it. I'd like to see you crack a 128,000-bit modulating encryption key.
Okay.
Got it. The door is open. Everyone should move through now. I can't guarantee that it won't lock again when it closes.
Mr. Nuggin says Halo Infinite not giving enough money for microtransactions. I don't know what the population for Halo Infinite is right now. I had heard that it was basically dead, so I don't know. I don't have any idea how much money that's generating. There. I know I haven't played Infinite in a very long time. It was a very disappointing campaign for me. Like, the campaign itself was actually not terrible. It was a camo.
Got plenty more for you. All right. More coming in. Advance on their position. That's the last of them.
Yeah, shoot him some more. I don't think the Infinite campaign was bad. There's like some little things I didn't care for. But overall, I thought the Infinite campaign was okay. But like the fact that it launched in the state it launched, like without co-op, without the ability to replay missions, stuff like that. I don't even remember all. Like it launched in a very minimum state. And the multiplayer was okay. But like the thing is, your core gameplay audience, I think this is true, right? I'm gonna say something. I think this is true. Like the core gaming audience is old, right? We're old. But that older audience is the audience with money. What did that do? Ooh. What happened? I don't remember this. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Brought in some extra Dougs just in case. So, like the core gaming audience, in my opinion, like I know you do have a lot of young gamers, but like us old people are the ones that like love these franchises, support these franchises, care about these franchises, and we're the ones with money. So like I think the games should target us. And that's like, it sounds like a selfish thing, but like, being real, the new generation is very satisfied with very different experiences than we are. Like, they'll play Fortnite, Roblox, and whatever the heck that monkey game is in VR, you know what I mean? Like, they love that stuff. And they're not the ones that are gonna buy old Halo campaigns to replay and relive their youth, you know what I mean? I like how that grunt corpse hit that guy and he blamed me. Blue on blue, dog. Like, okay. This mission's been alright so far. They're like, enemy counts feel like they're greatly adjusted from the original campaign. And I'm not saying that as a complaint, just an observation. Seems like they have like huge amounts more enemies. Like this being on normal difficulty, this feels like way harder than classic Halo. Wit. Hey, the ammo box are floating again.
They're on us! Damn, I love my job! Careful.
Old man plays Halo and complains about it. Should retitle this video. Ooh, I don't remember this room. Nice little ammo room. Guy says I'm old and don't have money. Well, there's that true, bro. There's that true. You know what I mean, bro? We're willing to borrow money to buy old Halo games. How does that sound?
Heretic spotted!
Oh god. Trying to flee. Oh, flee the other direction.
Just like that. Yeah.
Alright. Did you guys win out here? I had to run away. Oh god.
This looks like the ship's command center.
Yeah.
Captain's transponder signal is strong. We must be close. Cross-referencing Covenant ship layouts. This matches the configuration of a prisoner containment area.
Okay, well, we have swords.
Got
That's a nice change. Fair's fair, right? Couldn't pick up the swords in Halo 1. Not the original version anyway. I don't remember in the anniversary version, to be honest. But the original Xbox version, you couldn't pick up the swords. That's cool that you can now. Mr. Nugget says, no, they pushed this to PlayStation. Not a lot of PS5 users got it. Yeah, well, like the thing is, a lot of PS5 users are like Xbox refugees, right? Or like a lot of Xbox guys also already own PlayStations because PlayStation still has exclusives. So like, I'm not surprised that there's not a big audience jump there. And like oh gosh, Halo's been around so long. Oh, we're gonna try the sword. Yeah, makes me happy.
There are probably multiple detention stations. The captain must be in one of them. We need to keep looking for him.
If somebody wanted to play Halo by now, they'd have bought it. It's like somebody wanted to play Mario by now, they'd have bought a Nintendo. I'm not saying if Mario came to Xbox that it wouldn't sell, it would. But I just don't think that they got the audience boost they expected. Like, PlayStation guys were not... They were not clamoring for this. And it would have done better if it had multiplayer. Like, this doesn't have multiplayer. Which is really a shame, actually. Not that this is amazing or anything, but I would have played the multiplayer, especially like the original maps reimagined a little bit. That would have been cool. That wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. Let's look around here. Flee!
Watch out, over there.
Area clear.
That was amazing, sir. You really did
Like, that was amazing, sir. You guys see how I used you for bait to kill the sword guy?
The power control is along the back wall.
Hey, there's Nervous Keys. Let's get him out of there. He was already awake talking to me, and now he's like napping.
Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this. Thanks.
Yeah, I don't like what they've done with Keys at all.
I see you've kept her safe. She's in good hands. While the Covenant had us locked up in here, I overheard the guards talking about this ring world.
One moment, sir. Accessing the Covenant BattleNet. According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon. One with vast, unimaginable power.
Then it's true. The Covenant kept saying whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
Now I see. I've intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant search team scouting for a control room. I thought they were looking for the bridge of a cruiser that I damaged during the battle above the ring, but they must be looking for Halo's control room.
That's bad news. If Halo is a weapon, and the Covenant gain control of it, they'll use it against us and wipe out the entire human race. Chief, Cortana, I have a new mission for you. We need to beat the Covenant to Halo's control room. Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Chief, I want you on point.
That little weird hop he did there. I don't know. I know I'm picking it apart, but...
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
Let's clear them out.
Careful.
Cortana to Echo 419. We have the captain and need extraction on the double.
Negative, Cortana. I've been engaged by Covenant Air Patrol, and I'm having a tough time shaking them. You'll be better off finding your own ride. Sorry.
Acknowledge.
Good lord.
Cortana out.
Oh man, we're trapped in here. We're screwed. What you doing, man? Stone belly.
Don't walk out in front of me, though.
Yeah, Captain. There's a Covenant dropship still docked.
There are so many enemies?
There's an end to this bitch.
Or like zealots or something. Outsmarted you.
Area secure.
Okay. Like the increased enemy counts are fun. It's a lot, but it's fun. Like I'm just playing on normal, and I feel like I'm having to work a little bit. I bet Legendary is nuts. Like kind of slowly reload, slow weapon swap. That many enemies is something to deal with. Just have to kind of spam grenades through everything.
Stealthily,
Why are there so
watch your
many
motion tracker and
swirlies?
look for distortions in the air.
Get clear.
That was close. Marines, stay with the captain. The chief and I will sweep and clear the area of Covenant forces. Follow us, but keep the captain out of harm's way.
As they like, what the?
Hey, stop!
You guys see the enemies like literally spawn in front of me? And I was just keeping up with the Marines. I wasn't like,
Careful.
get out of the way, bro. Alright. Halo's always been a janky game, so it's not like that's a new thing. Like, oh no, they run the perfect polish of Halo. No, Halo's always been janky. But it is kind of disappointing that it is so janky. Man, I hate plasma weapons. It's like Super Soaker, you know? Just hose them down until they
Use
eventually
that panel
quit.
to unlock the dropship.
Gosh.
That's it. The dropship is loose.
Everybody mount up. Let's get on board.
Give me a minute to interface with the ship's controls.
No need. I'll take this bird out myself.
Captain, hunters!
Why am I not on board? Better just crouch in place, Chief. Good idea. Look at this.
Time for a little payback.
Nice one, sir.
I don't know, boys. All of a sudden, we got to load some shaders for some reason. There we go.
The Covenant believe that what they called the Silent Cartographer is somewhere
It
under
was
this
corny
island.
as heck, wasn't
The
it?
Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center.
I didn't know this was supposed to be a comedy. Shoot the water, quick! Shoot the water! Yeah! I need that gun. That chin gun's nice.
It's gonna be hot. Get set to cut out swinging.
Don't tell me what to do.
Touchdown! Hit it, Marines!
Go, go, go! You gotta come and welcome me, party, sir. They're gonna get real tight, too.
So happy to have my pistol back. that cutscene was terrible, right? Like not the intro to the beach. That was fine. Look at that. That's pretty. Let's take it in for a minute. That's real nice. The water looks real pretty. Yeah. It does look real nice. Probably the most impressive level so far visually. I'm gonna take it in for a second. Yeah. Kind of weird that you can see the whole ring, but nice looking level. Yeah, that cutscene though, man. It's the way all the cutscenes have been. They're just off, and then
Area secure.
like not something you would expect to come out of a game that costs hundreds of millions of dollars.
Somebody order a warthog.
Hey, I didn't know you made house calls for him.
The chief like awkwardly standing between hunters, just crouched down and firing back and forth stupidly as the hunters close in on him, and then Keyes smashes him in slow motion. I don't know. Like I don't want to just bellyache though, but it was terrible, right? Okay. I think I've played enough of this for today, so probably gonna stop here. This is a really pretty level. It's the only thing the game's got going for it is it looks good. Outside of that, like I think like if I was to have a friend over and we were gonna play Halo, and I could pick between like my OG Xbox and the Master Chief Collection or whatever, you know what I mean? Or this, I would not pick this one. You know what I mean? Like, I find it, like it feels wrong because the audio is different on the, that sand looks real nice too. It feels wrong the way the voice lines are delivered differently. And then the cutscenes are, I think they're terrible. Like, consistently every cutscene I've seen so far, I'm kind of like, not only why did they do that, why is this so bad? Why are the cutscenes in this worse than Halo 4? Why are the cutscenes in this, you know, like worse than Halo 5 and Infinite? How is the studio going backwards? What changed? And the only thing it could be is that they used more AI tools on these cutscenes, and they just don't have the knack of that yet, or all the talent's gone. And I'm not sure which one's the truth. But like, if you would watch the cutscenes from Halo 4, 5, and Infinite, which were all 343 Industries games, and I don't care if they changed their name, right? If you compare them to this has the worst cutscenes, and they're ground-up cutscenes. So, like, there's no argument where that's okay. I don't know. You know, I worked at a factory one time, and they were, like, bad in debt, and they wouldn't pay their bills, so they couldn't even buy coolant because they wouldn't pay their bills. So they changed the name of the factory to try to, like, buy coolant, okay? Real talk. This happened. 343 Industries becoming Halo Studios changes nothing. Like, these guys still can't pay their bills. Look at all the, like, birds and stuff. Yeah. Naxxus says, haven't seen all the cutscenes, but yeah, that one was pretty awful. If I could, like, highlight one for you, if you remember Sergeant Johnson's speech from OG Halo about the hula hoop, right? I don't know if you remember that one. Where he says, I don't care if it's God's own anti-son of a bitch machine or a giant hula hoop. We're not going to let them have it. What we will let them have is a belly full of lead and a pool of their own blood to drown in. Am I right, Marines? Mm-hmm. Damn right I am, right? Find that scene. You're welcome, by the way. And then watch the new version of that. And the timing is so bad. It's so weird. Phoenix Pest Control, welcome to the stream. You just missed my rant. Hope you're doing well, sir. Happy Monday. Maybe we'll play just a few more minutes. I am pretty much done for the day, and I have stuff to do, but we'll go a little longer.
Let's go find the map room. That will show us the location of Halo's control center. I've been able to pinpoint the main facility by cross-referencing Covenant survey data and religious texts. We were right. It's on this island. I've marked the entrance with a nav point.
Gosh, it's pretty, though. For, like, as terrible as it is in so many ways, it sure is pretty. Like, imagine if they had just stayed faithful to the cutscenes and the audio, and, like, gave it a little more time to polish, and instead, like, we would have got just a really pretty version of Halo Combat Evolved. Because, like, the stuff they tried to add is just worse. And kind of runs the package, but dang, it is pretty. Like, if you could get this level of pretty in the original game, but, like, keep everything else about the game.
I'll bet the silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
Heads up! I got a Covenant dropship heading in. Over here.
The Marine gunner is so wordless.
We have to get in there and stop them before they learn the location of the control center.
Yeah, we did it right there. Good job, bro.
Engaging multiple targets. Let's get it going, Marines.
Okay. We got to go up there so they can lock the door, so then we have to go around, if I remember right. For some reason, I thought there were hunters up here, but that must be the next room. Alright, we'll let him work for a minute. Dazzy says he's knackered. Been up since 2 a.m. Should do that, bro. Yeah, I did recite that from memory. I'm not kidding. Like, I was a Halo super fan. I was Halo's biggest fan. I don't know if you guys remember Halo Cannon. I don't know if that guy's still around. I met him one time at a convention. I used to argue lore with that guy, and I was right.
My analysis
you know what I mean? Like, he never did admit it.
The map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Let's keep going inside.
And I haven't kept up with, like, that used to be a very sharp sword, right? My knowledge of the lore. I studied this game like it was my job. I read the books over and over again. You know what I mean? I used to watch lore videos on stuff I missed. I used to read, like, devlogs.
Don't let them lock the doors.
And I would admit that, like...
Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo's subsystems.
My knowledge of the lore
the
is not
security
as sharp
override
as
to
it
get this
used to
door
be,
open.
but I definitely was a super
Cortana
fan.
to
One of
keys.
the biggest fans.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system.
Come on.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there. Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. Good luck, people. Keys out.
Yeah,
Let's
I like
move
the
down
new
the
keys.
beach. Keep an eye out for any unusual structures that could house the security system.
Keys used to be like very composed and confident in all his audio lines and his face expressions and stuff, and the Keys in this is like very nervous and unsure, and his eyes kind of dart around, and he speaks like from weakness. That, like, I think even in, like, you could say, well, it's perfectly reasonable to be scared in this situation, and that's true, but the captain of the ship is not going to let that show. So, like, I know that's a weird complaint. It's a video game, and I'm overthinking it, but I'm just saying, that's why I don't like the new Keys lines very much. Like, why are you nervous, bro?
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island.
Let out, Marines. Nice and smooth now.
For some reason, I remember, like, a crashed Pelican here in the loop. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. I remember a crashed Pelican in a loop. This seems different.
Watch out.
Oh wow, this is... They did change this.
Triggers down, man. Triggers down. Stay on target. Just say that.
This little area here has changed a lot. That's okay, I guess.
Keep it up.
There we go. Yeah, they're cheating by fighting back. Can we climb this? Trying to get to the weakness on his back. There we go. That'll work. That was messy. We got through it. You know, jackals were never fun. I stand by that. I guess you need an enemy that changes the pace, but I also, like, really struggle to get around that weak spot. There, I got it. That seems harder than it used to be, but maybe it's just me being out of practice. It is real pretty around here, though.
Hate you. Oh, over there.
A lot of hate in their hearts. Man, I remember a crashed pelican out there. Maybe that's when you come back out. Maybe it's not there before. Should be some camouflage in here. Oh no, more hunters. I do kind of like the weak spot they added on their upper back. That's a good change. I like the ambience in here. Nice music. That's good.
Use the holo panel to shut down the security system.
We did it. He's just gonna stand down there and flex and
Good.
gnash
That
his
should
jaws
open the
till I
door
get
that
there.
leads into the main shaft.
Anything else down here worth snooping? Ooh. We found a terminal. I haven't read any of those yet. You like unlock something there that you can get to from the main menu. I don't really know what that's supposed to be.
We need to go to the main facility. Let's head back down the beach.
Mayday! Mayday! Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire! Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude!
Under fire!
Understood. We're on our way.
Quit. Anybody watching the stream? I am developing a game. Hopefully by the end of the month I'm gonna do some like public release information on it. Right now anybody in the test group is under NDA. And it's not a VR game, I will say that. It's a game that I've wanted to make
Chief,
for...
Bravo 22
I'm
was
trying to
bringing
talk,
us some
though.
heavy weapons. After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them.
Here's the crashed pelican. Anyway, so I'm making a game. It's not a VR game. It's something I've wanted to make for a very long time. The previous job inspired me to do it, and I was just never able to do it. And probably, I would say, at least for 15 years, I have made attempts at making this game. And it's finally going to happen. Like, I'm actually making progress on it now. I'm excited about it. If you're interested in testing the game, let me know. There's a non-disclosure agreement that I'm having people sign. It's not a big deal. I just... This Magnum, I like that. Rocket launcher and a Magnum, it's going to be a good day. I'm just not ready for people to see the game yet. I have this irrational fear that the game is actually good. And that when people see it, they'll be like, that's a decent idea. And because everybody's like more talented and competent than me, they will push it out immediately, and I will lose, you know, an opportunity to strike a niche that maybe is underserved, right? But like, I don't expect the game to be for everybody. I think it's going to be for a very small audience. And like right now, I'm trying to decide what to sell it for, but like my instincts are very cheap. And I'm just trying to make it exist because I've always wanted it to exist. I like the crabs, though. But anyway, if anyone's interested in the Discord, let me know. Link to the Discords and all. Oh, they like zoom in, they scale down and disappear when they're gone. That's funny. Anybody that wants to test the game, come to the Discord and I'll give you an NDA and I can bring you into the test group and let you download builds of the game and try it out. I will say that I'm only going to let people test the game that I've known for long enough and talked long enough to kind of like have a little more of a relationship than other than like people that come to the channel newer. And that's not a shot at it against anybody that's new. It's just like I've built a level of trust with certain people that I've talked with over time. But I would really like some feedback if anybody does want to test the game. And if you don't want to, that's cool.
Punch it!
Are you guys going to get on, though? Come on.
Showtime!
Yeah, showtime. Get on, though. I'm hoping to have the game like mostly feature complete by the end of August, and I want to start like doing some little advertising videos by then as well, and then hopefully, you know, another month of polishing and it'll be ready to sell. So I'm excited about it. I really want to talk about it, but also I'm not ready to reveal it yet. But I don't know. It is
trying to get us killed?
Apparently. Sorry about that. I hit a small rock. Yeah, it's finally going to exist. It's been a dream for a long time. When I get done with it, I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to make more games because it has been so much work. Like 3 months of me working on it, hours per day, with very few days off. Oh, we're going to get slowed. You distract him.
Hey, watch out.
Sacrifice the Warthog. The new hunters are cool. I think they did a good job on the new hunters. Check the chat before we move on. Oh yeah, you were more than welcome, Phoenix Pest Control. Matter of fact, I tagged you multiple times in the Discord. But it's cool, man. You're always welcome, bro. You come back to the Discord, I'll give you a quick NDA. I'll bring you into the group. Right now I only have PC builds, but I'll give you a link where you can download builds. And yeah, looking forward to your feedback, sir. Also, I want to say this. I can't tell you exactly how, but testers will be in the final game in a cool way. I can't explain it here because it would give away stuff. But not only will you be in the credits, but we're going to have kind of a contest in the Discord, and there is a way to have yourself immortalized in the game through this contest. So I think that's really cool. Then I'm looking for feedback, ideas, adjustments, different perspectives, people from different backgrounds trying the game. All right, where's Golden Boy? I got a little something for him. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. No pressure, Phoenix Pest Control. No pressure. If you've got time, I appreciate it. If you look at it and it's not your jam, that's cool too. That counts as feedback, you know? Where did that golden elite go? Outsmarted you, didn't I? I'm so about out of time here. Just a few more minutes left, is all I got.
I see him. Go.
I love how excited he was. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get through this level, but we'll play. Huh. I don't remember this hole. Have a look. I think he ate that whole sandwich. Where are you? Alright, got him too. Hell yeah. Oh, didn't. Ooh. We're out of rockets. Too bad you can't wrench the fuel rod off their arms. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Regular AR. It's telling me to go that way, but we got a green door over here. This is probably how I was supposed to come down here. Charlie is my stage name. Hey Pest, glad I got to catch you streaming, even if it's only for a few minutes. Hey, appreciate you dropping by, bro. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Monday. I'm gonna start streaming more once I'm done developing my game. Like right now, like I've tried and failed to make the game so many times, and the fact I'm making really good progress, I am afraid to take breaks.
You've got 2 enemy dropships coming in fast.
Damn it. Okay, people, we got company coming. Let's set the table. Engage enemy forces on site. Everybody get ready for company.
It'll be easier to hold them off from inside the structure. Can you get inside?
Negative! They're coming too fast! They're right on top of us! Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep them busy as long as we can.
Give them hell, Marine.
So like that, all the Marine dialogue there was like original dialogue. It sounded like it was supposed to sound. Getting like a weird shimmering on a lot of the assets in here, despite the fact that like even there when I walked in, the way the light is populating the textures, see that? I'm gonna do that one more time. That's weird, right? I don't have DLSS on. It's set to native resolution. That's the kind of thing you would expect to see from DLSS. Kind of weird. I've noticed it a lot more in this environment than other environments. Yeah, but I'm afraid to take breaks from the game because, like, I'm making such good progress on it. I work on it every day, hours a day. I wake up early on the weekends and come out to the man cave and just grind on it. You know, I'll put 4 or 5 hours on a weekend just in the morning on the game. And I've been working on it for like 3 months. And I don't think like that necessarily is going to reflect in the game because this is my first real game. Like I've made several like little test builds of things and had fun with that. But this is the first thing I've ever made that's going to actually come to market. So, like, a lot of what I'm doing is me building something, finding holes in the way I did that, and then taking it apart, rebuilding it in a way that solves those problems. And I have to iterate, you know, 3 and 4 times on a mechanic, on a design idea. Let's look around in here. This looks like a good place to hide stuff. To get things where I want them to be. So a lot of what I'm doing is learning. And it's been great, though. Like, I'm making all the art myself. All the game design is mine. I am using AI tools to help me figure out code, but I found that, like, free models, which is what I'm using, free models have very limited memory, and they forget what you asked them the next question over. So you have to understand the code, but they can help you with syntax, and then you figure out tuning. So it's useful, but not like people think that somebody hits a button and a game is generated and that's it. That's definitely not the case. So I'm proud of the effort, but I'm not sure how broad a market it will appeal to.
Analyzing.
She's so happy.
Halo's control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple. Or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation. Cortana to Captain Keyes.
The captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana. His ship may be out of range or having equipment problems.
Keep trying. Let me know when you've reestablished contact and relay to him that the Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside.
Affirmative. Foehammer out.
We have what we came for. Let's get back to the upper floor.
Mr. Nuggin says AI has been helpful for my coding skills. I would agree, bro. I think there's a knee-jerk reaction that if you use it, you're cheating. But I know a lot of code editors that people use have autofill that help figure out context, etc. Those tools have gotten better with time, and LLMs can be run locally, and it's just sort of a more powerful version of the same thing. So does it make me a lesser developer that I am reliant on these tools to figure out syntax and figure out math that I couldn't figure out? It does make me a lesser developer. But also, I wouldn't be able to execute what I'm trying to do without the tools. Unless, you know, I just had years and years and years to practice and learn. And it's not that I couldn't get there, but I don't know. I am definitely taking advantage of a tool, but I don't want it to take away from the product in the way that it's gonna, like, people's reaction will treat it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying this very clearly, because I have mixed feelings on it. It does make me a weaker developer that I need this tool. But also, I've learned a ton from it. Like, my ability to code without the tool has improved because of my use with the tool, right? That's some good music right there. See if we can get through this level. I'm almost out of time. Wow, that's a pretty room. Why can I not hit that hand? I wonder if it just has a stronger aim assist whenever you're not ADSing. And when I aim at that gap, the aim assist is pulling it over across the shield. I feel like that might be what's happening. I really do struggle hitting that weak spot on these jackals. It's gotta be the aim assist. That was just bad shooting by me. I'm not gonna blame the aim assist there. This has been fun. Like, it's... Overall, I don't like this remake very much. Oh, cool music. No! Quit, quit, quit! That was great. Like the little guitar riff when he came out to kill me. That was a cool scene. I completely fluked him with that grenade, but it's okay.
Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside. Requesting pickup.
Roger. On my way.
Man, we need a few more elites around here. What? I was not missing there. There you go. We did it.
Let's get moving. Foehammer, here are coordinates and a flight plan I've worked up.
Cortana, these coordinates are underground.
The Covenant did a thorough seismic scan, and my analysis shows that Halo is honeycombed with deep tunnels that circle the whole ring.
I hope your analysis is on the money, Cortana. This Pelican won't turn on a dime.
Look on the bright side, Foehammer. The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground.
Alright, I'm definitely going to wrap it up after that. I'm probably going to stream the rest of this game at some point, just to do it, because we've started and made such a big dent in it. Try to complain less in the next stream, I guess. Weird.
This is as far as I can go.
Roger that. We'll be able to find our way to the control center from here.
Good luck. Foehammer out.
Covenant presence here is stronger than I anticipated. They seem to have the entire region secured.
Okay. Just look around here a little bit. And we'll call it a stream. Made good progress today. The game, it plays okay. It doesn't... I don't think it plays badly. A few little things. Feels like the cooldown between switching weapons is really long, but maybe that's close to the original and I just don't remember that. A lot of times when I hit reload, it doesn't reload for some reason. And watch, I'll pan very gently, and you'll see like that weird hitching there. That could be my controller, but it is like an 8BitDo Ultimate controller, and they're decent, so I don't understand that little bit of hitching at low input. Other than that, it plays okay. I do not care for the new cutscenes. I do not care for the new voice acting lines. I do think generally everything's really pretty. I sort of like the increased mob counts, even though it feels like maybe it wasn't tuned very much. Like this is just normal, and it's fairly difficult at times. That's my overall first impressions of this game as a former Halo super fan. In general, I would say my instinct is like if I was to play Halo, I would probably boot the Master Chief Collection version. This first Halo, you know what I mean? For people that would say, oh, well, not playing the original on original hardware is sacrilege, I have an original Xbox set up in my retro room with an original copy of Halo on a CRT, and I do frequently play it that way. And I do like several things about that version more than, like I would say, the Master Chief Collection, but the frame rate is so bad on that original version that it is a bit tough sometimes. The nice thing is about the old hardware on standard definition CRTs is that the game kind of feels like slow motion with it when it chugs, instead of like how modern games like Terror and everything else they do. But yeah, just for convenience sake, to play, if I wanted to play Halo 1, I would probably just boot Master Chief Collection instead of this. I think the changes in the voice acting lines bother me. They don't really add anything, they just bother me. And then the cutscenes, I think they're arguably, subjectively, objectively, measurably worse. I don't like them. So, in that way, this game is frustrating to play, even though it does look really nice and it plays okay. We're going to wrap it up. That's been the stream for today. Anyone interested in testing the game that I'm developing, I'm sorry it's not a VR game. Maybe my next game will be a VR game, but I'll tell you what, like, even this game that I'm making that is relatively simple at the end of the day has been so much work. It has been just, it's hard to quantify, you know what I mean? Like, the amount of time, effort, and frustration that I've put into building a simple game has been, like, so much more than I expected. And just like roughing out a draft of what you want to do doesn't take very long, but that's like 2% of a project. You know what I mean? Like, everything else, building additional assets and polishing and tuning, and then building it out and trying to create some kind of value that people are going to be willing to buy and enjoy, that is so much work that when I'm finished with it, I'm not sure if I'm going to make another game or not. But at the same time, it's been a very rewarding experience, because I'm working towards this dream that I've had so long, that I've always wanted to make this game, specifically this game, and sell this game, and I'm going to do it. And if it sells 10 copies, it will be worth it to me that I did it, right? And that's that. I'm going to wrap it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. It's been a while since I streamed. When I finish the development of the game, I promise to stream more. But like I said, I've started and failed to make this game that I'm making so many times that I'm afraid to take breaks. Even this morning, I worked on the game for 2 hours before I started this stream. I'm afraid to take breaks. And I have limited free time, so I have to put that time towards the game. And that's where we're at. But I will get back to streaming whenever I'm done with it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this look at the Halo campaign evolved from the eyes of a former Halo superfan, a now aging Halo superfan, probably the oldest Halo superfan in the world. But it's been okay. What kind of game am I making? I haven't revealed that yet. It is, but I'll probably reveal it before the end of the month. Like, I have this weird feeling that I might irrationally have actually a good idea for this game, and I'm afraid if I reveal it too soon, that more competent people will be able to produce it quicker than I can, which I know is insane. That's a completely irrational fear that is not going to happen, but I'm just not ready to reveal it yet. But it does have 2 out of the 3 modes working very well. I would say one of the modes is basically completely done. The second mode is about 80% done. And then I'm going to start a third mode that's 0% done. But I'm going to use some of the foundations from the other modes to make that work. So, and I'm just not ready to reveal what it is yet, but I will. Naxus says, said it before, best of luck with the game, looking forward to the release. I appreciate that, the support. All these years of me showing up sometimes hit and miss and producing mediocre content, I appreciate the support. It's been great, had a lot of fun with it. This channel has helped me through like a lot of rough times mentally, emotionally. And I really just like playing games and hanging out with people. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap the stream up because I gotta pick the wife up for lunch, and then I've got some other stuff I need to do today besides just play games all day. This has been fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. It's only Monday, so you shouldn't have weekend plans by now. Hopefully you're spending your free time with the people you want to spend your free time with. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this tiny channel. And hopefully see you guys again real soon, both to finish this game and to talk about the game we're developing. So have a nice day.